Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back from the festive season. And I want to say a big welcome to our first weekly analysis, weekly outlook for the year. I remain your humble host, Mr. Wex. Guys, in today's analysis, I'm going to be taking some time to look at some of the parameters I'll be considering for a projection in the various instruments I'll be trading this week. Of course, this year I'll be focusing majorly on US30, gold, and US oil. So without further ado, we'll be jumping right into the analysis. But before then, if you're new to this channel, please kindly hit the subscribe button and touch the like button as well. Let's spread some love. Let's grow the channel together. Thank you very much as you do that. Now we are starting with the USD index. From the weekly time frame, we can see that price last week closed bullish. Remember, last week was NFP week. So this week we are in post NFP week. So there's going to be a little bit of some kind of not too strong movement in the markets due to the volatility we had early in the year, which was last week. So I personally do not expect a lot of volatility, especially in the early part of the week. Maybe towards the latter part of the week, we should be seeing some volatility. But we leave that into the hands of the market. We will be trading what we see. So from the weekly time frame, we can see this pattern formation, which is a morning star. So on the weekly time frame, you cannot be trading a pattern on the morning on the weekly time frame. So what I'm going to be doing is just to project where I'm expecting price to go this week, considering the index. So that will form a parameter or a yardstick to give us an idea of what our other instrument would be doing or our expectation on the other instruments. So whether it's on the weekly time frame, it's still not clear. So basically, I'm just going to be stepping down to the daily time frame to have a little bit of a clearer view of what should be. So now on the daily time frame, we could see a rejection on the zone marked or on the area I marked, which was a previous rejection area. And we have seen price also rejected in that area. Then, of course, we saw a push in price. Don't also forget that we have a structure here. Price has been trending a bit of a downward. We have seen an impulsive move, a corrective move. We saw a new low formation. Price will be forming new lows, lower highs. So in the meantime, there is a formation of a downtrend. Then, of course, currently on the daily time frame, price is within a zone, a previous accumulation area. So my expectation would be looking at this rejection and also considering previous structure where price got to reject before we could see a continuation. So using that as a basis, I'll be looking out for a bullish continuation on the USD index. So what it means that I'm going to be expecting a strong USD this week. I'm looking for a strong USD this week. So on the daily time frame, so let's look at for the direction. So I'm looking forward for a bullish continuation on the index. So having established this, so we'll be jumping right into gold. But before then, remember, I'm not just going to be looking straight away for this bull. So I'm going to be watching out for activities around this zone. Then, of course, a break will give us a bullish continuation. Also, do not forget that on the weekly time frame, it was a morning star, which signified some bullish activity is about to kick in. So the daily at least, of course, also gives some hopes on that. So jumping right to gold. Gold has been trading in a bullish trend. Of course, this is the weekly time frame. We have seen price from October 2023 has been trading bullish. We saw a series of bulls coming into the market. Price even made a new high around 21.45. We saw a sharp decline in price back into the zone. Of course, immediate highs here was around 2073.39 price level, and we did see price drop back within that zone. So my expectation would be in confluence with what I'm looking forward for on the index. So of course, if the index is going bullish, gold should be going the opposite direction, which is bearish. So with that, even looking at the correction part, let's still take a look at it from the technical perspective. So I've had my trend line here. So basically, from the technical point of view, even though we have had look at this, let's put a zone right there. So we have had price reject around this area, forming if you step down to the lower time frame, this is going to be a double top, right? So for a double top there, then we did see price drop, correcting to form this double top. So we did see an engulfing candle here on the daily time frame, and ever since we have seen a bit of a bearish activity taking place. So my expectation would be for price to break through this zone, of course, break through the trend line. Then of course I'm going to be looking forward for a drop in price towards this area right here. So this week I'm going to be expecting a bearish goal. So the yellow metal, I'm expecting price to drop, a drop in price. But of course, note price definitely should take out this zone. Then of course, we will be selling below the trend line. You can step down to the 4-hour time frame to also look out for a better opportunity. As you can see on the 4-hour time frame, there is a very nice structure right there. So you see some accumulation. Then the last 4-hour candle before the week closed bearish after a strong rejection. This is as a result of the non-farm payroll. We did see price drop, then of course a sharp correction and a rejection right at the retest of this broken structure right at this point here. So it shows some bearish potential. So jumping onto US oil. So also on the weekly time frame, we have seen this is technically, we see price reject base of this demand zone. So previously we could see, if I extend this, you could see that was a rejection area, and we saw price significantly pushing from that area to create a new high at 129.33 price level. So of course, this area is a significant area for me, because even though if we trace back, we could see price had been in a bullish trend, but of course, it was more aggressive right from this zone, because we could see strong buys coming in and a stronger buy that came in around 28 February 2022. So this area is a significant one for me. So basically, last week closed bullish. So stepping down to the daily time frame, let's see what are the pattern formation right there. So of course, we could see based on the trend line, I had to extrapolate, and we are trading currently in this channel. So I'm expecting price to break above this channel, of course, to push into this area right here. So I'm expecting a bullish continuation on US oil. A bullish continuation on US oil is my expectation for this week. So for further clarity, let's take a look at the 4-hour time frame. So on the 4-hour time frame, you can see a build up of a bullish structure. So we saw a rejection right here, a strong bull, a correction. It even the forward time frame that did the correction, we saw a rejection right here, and there is a build-up in the bullish momentum. So basically what I'm just expecting for those of us that are familiar with support and resistance, so you just want to see a break above 74.24 price level, then of course maybe a break retest, then you can go in for the bullish continuation towards 78.52 and 80.18 zone to TP right around that area. So lastly, we'll be jumping into US30. But please, if you have enjoyed this video, if you have enjoyed my work, please kindly hit the like button and share this video. It is very, very important. It's a new year. Let's spread some love, guys. If this is your first time of stumbling upon my channel, please kindly hit the subscribe button. This is how you're going to encourage me to keep dropping this video time to time every week. And also, I want to also take this opportunity to inform us that we will be starting our live stream this coming Tuesday, the 9th of January 2024. So please stay tuned and join me in my live stream as we share ideas and trade together to make some money. So on US30, US30 has been in a strong bull that it did create a new high at 37,867.6 price level. So a lot of people are still wondering what is going to be the outcome of US30. So from my perspective, on the weekly time frame, creating a new high, then last week closing bearish. Let's take a look at the daily time frame. So basically, I'm expecting price to further drop or further correct to this area. So Thursday close as a rejection candle, and then of course Friday did close like a bearish candle, even though we had a little bit of we had a rejection, but from the look of things we should be continuing bearish. But of course we're not going to be jumping straight, so this is where we will consider to join the base on the daily time frame. So but of course I'm going to be stepping down to the forward time frame so that we can see things a little bit clearer. So of course on the forward time frame, this is the structure. As you can see, price had done a neat range right there. So this is it. You could see that there had been a neat sideways movement, that price had formed. Of course, if you take a critical look, there is a trend line right here which was broken. So we had seen a break structure in a retest, and price did continue bearish. So basically I'm expecting a bearish continuation in price. So to be on the safe side, you want to see if price breaks the low of the last 4-hour candle created on Friday, then you can jump in. Of course, if you want to follow the daily structure, then of course you want to be looking out for entries around 34,409 price level. So this is basically my projection for this coming week. So I appreciate your likes, I appreciate your comments. Please, let's head down to the comment section, share your views. Do you think we'll be seeing price go in the direction I've projected? This is my view. Lastly, let's conclude by looking at some of the fundamentals, because even with the technicals, you need to take a look at some of the fundamentals to at least know the days you are expecting volume, so that you will be trading in line with volume, because volume is what brings the money. You do not want to trade in a day that there is less volume. All right, so for those of us that have been following me for some time, you know that I use my FX book as my fundamental calendar. So of course, I've filtered out the low impact news, focusing on the high and the medium impact news, as that is what is important to me. So this coming week, Monday, we're only seeing a speech here. So I do not really expect a fundamental activity on Monday. So whatever movement you'll be seeing on Monday will be a post effect of the NFP, not as a result of a new fundamental. So of course, Tuesday, I'm expecting some impact around the New York session. So we have an higher impact. This is the trade balance for November, which is coming up. This is a stock market open. So Tuesday, we expect some activity. Of course, Tuesday, we're going to be having our live stream. So of course, we will be trading whatever happens that day live for you to join. Then of course, Thursday is a day we'll be anticipating there should be some crazy movement on Thursday, because our CPI is coming off on Thursday and we're going to be live during this time. So you cannot afford to miss the CPIs with us. So be a part of that. Thursday is going to be massive. You can see a lot of red news. So a lot of people are going to blow their account. A lot of people are going to make money. So we are fighting to be a part of those that are going to be making money. So join us on Thursday. Then Friday, of course, PPI coming up on Friday. So of course, Friday there would be some opportunity to close the week with some blues. So this is basically a pointer to the days you should be expecting some volume. So basically Tuesday, Thursday, because Wednesday, yes, Wednesday, of course, there's some crude oil news. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday specifically, and Friday, we should be expecting some volume in the market that is likely to give us a winning opportunity. So this is basically it, guys. Please, if you have still not liked the video, kindly hit the subscribe button. And thank you very much for staying tuned till this part of the weekly outlook. See you in my live stream. Thank you and peace.